Good afternoon, dear friends. Coffee, not in Urdu, in English. After a while, I'm doing this Facebook Live video. The topics I've chosen today, instead of taking one topic, I've actually chosen three topics. And these are those cases that I've just recently, this week, in fact, got the results for. The first one I've discussed here is a visit visa application. The applicants were in India. They are an elderly couple. They have their own little life set up in their country. They have their work, they have their agricultural income, they have their rental income. Whatever they are doing in their lives, they're very well settled. They wanted to come and visit their daughter and her family in the UK. Made an application once, made an application twice, made an application three times. All three times they were refused. Every time the refusal was on the basis that your documentation and your financial conditions we are not satisfied about, and therefore they kept getting refused. They came to me, consulted me on this matter probably beginning of this year, if I remember correctly, and I told them that because they had been making the same applications again and again, they were likely to be refused if they kept on going with that. So I told them I'm going to give them instructions, I'm going to give them guidelines on what to do, how to prepare their documentation in the next few months, and then come back to me. That's exactly what they did. They went back, they prepared their documentation, came back to me more than 6 months later, and then we did the application, and this week we've got their decision. I've got the email from the family thanking me and praising our work, and I'm very grateful for them to be doing that. But what I wanted to discuss with you here is, if your application has been refused, this is a visit visa application we're talking about. If a visit visa application has been refused, it does not mean that it cannot succeed. It does not mean that you cannot do this application again. The problem is when you don't know the law and you don't know how to apply the law, that is where you make a mistake. And this is what they were doing. They were just submitting the same documentation again and again. And those little agents sitting somewhere in India who fill up the application forms keep making the same mistakes again and again, don't know what to say, don't know what to write. And that is where it kept going wrong. But Alhamdulillah, we've done the application and they've all got their, they both got their status, and they'll be visiting their daughter in the UK very soon. So that was number one. Number two, what I wrote here is, somebody came to the UK. She's a British national. She has 3 children. She wanted to come to the UK. She wants to settle here. She wants to start working and living here. Now, her husband is not in the UK. He's still living somewhere else outside the UK and working there. Now, she was unsure whether she could get her children registered as British nationals. And I said, yes, it can be done. And she was sending me long emails about what the rules say and what other solicitors have said and what other advisors have said. And I kept saying, madam, I know what I will be doing. I've done these applications before, so I will be able to take care of it. So obviously we've done the applications now. It's taken only, I think 2 or 3 months maximum. And all the 3 children are now British nationals. The idea behind it is that if you're a British national, you're moving to the UK and you have children with you, and they all came on visit visas. So we have done the applications and they have now all been approved. Again, know the law and apply the law. The third situation I've discussed here is a very interesting situation, and I've actually had 2 questions about that on my Facebook Messenger today. I tried to answer questions today. Please forgive me if I don't answer very regularly, because there are a lot of questions that I get. I have my text phone number, which has a lot of messages. I have the Messenger, which has a lot of messages, and I'm sure I haven't even responded to all the comments that I've received on the videos. But I will at some point, inshallah, do that as well. The third situation I'm talking about is about a person who has got 2.5 years leave in the UK. So this person does not have indefinite leave, is not a British national, but has 2.5 years leave on a 10-year route to settlement or a 5-year route to settlement, does not matter. Now they have a partner, and that partner is illegal in the UK or has overstayed. So what can be done about that? Again, been advised by different lawyers, been advised by different people, it cannot be done, it's not possible. And I said, no, it can be done. So finally, they agreed and they decided to do the application. After waiting years and years, just being worried that if we do an application, it will be refused and we will not have anything to fall back upon. I assured them that it will not be a problem. We did the application on the same day service, and within 24 hours, the lady has got her status. And today we've got the status documents as well and the card as well. Again, for the third time in the same video, I will repeat, If you know the law and you know how to apply the law, everything is possible within the law. I do not advocate any dodgy schemes. I do not advocate any dodgy documents. Nothing like that. You don't need to go into that. And if any lawyer is telling you to do dodgy documentation, it's wrong. Stay away from those lawyers. We stay within the law and work within the law. The law has all the requirements being met. And if they're not being met, then we create a new law by arguing the hell out of it. And that is what we have done many, many times. So, congratulations to all the people that I've spoken about. I've not sought their permission yet to take their names, so I'm not going to use anybody's names. But these are those cases that I've just in this week received, and these are those which are outside the ordinary. These are not the normal visit visa applications or the normal nationality applications or the normal spouse visa applications. So I wanted to discuss this, let you know, spread the word. If anybody who is in the same situation requires any help, of course, we are here to help. I'll be more than happy to take on the matter and take care of it. Thank you very much for listening. Have a good weekend.